Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode of the Player Career Mode. And today we got some exciting stuff. As you can see there, I got Player of the Tournament for the Champions League. We got a call up for the USA. We're going to get straight into La Liga.
Well, this is the kind of match every football fan looks forward to. A lot on the line and the likelihood of a tension-packed occasion. We have all the action for you live on EA TV.
So yeah, we don't record too many league games because obviously cup matches are more important for us. But because it is the last game and there wasn't much else in May, I decided, you know what, let's just record this game versus Mallorca. If we somehow manage to take an L here, Mallorca would have a slight chance of staying up. I did see the table beforehand to see where our opponents were in the table, and they were like just at the border of relegation. And I was like, they're gonna face us in their last game for their chance to stay up, and I was like, man, this is like torture for them because we make it a hat trick inside 66 minutes, which is not bad, but it took a really long time to create some chances here. But you know, once some of the chances start flowing in, everything else glues together perfectly. We make it 4-0, and it looks like Mallorca's just gonna have to accept defeat and get relegated. I feel bad for them, but at the same time, you know, we wanted to win because, you know, it just further cements our La Liga dominance now that we're here at Real Madrid. And they make a substitution at the last minute, but you know, that's kind of a waste. I don't even know why the AI would even like bother with that. I've seen some substitute changes in real life where like a player gets subbed on for like the last 30 seconds of a game, and it just makes absolutely no sense. But we get the match ball here, last day of the league, and we go home with the match ball, which is really nice for us. And now we can focus on the international side of our game, because that's the rest of May, really. There's not much else, as I said before. And in the month of June, that's when we figure out that that's when the South American Cup starts, which is what they have, which I think in real life is just the Copa America, but I guess they don't have the name, brand, or license for it. And here we didn't get into Team of the Tournament, obviously, because we only played half a season, but we did get the Golden Boot, or I think in Spain they call it Pichichi. So we did get that, which is really nice for us in only half a season. And here we find out Stevenage actually got relegated. But the good news is they got 27 points, which is higher than they ever got by themselves when I was injured. If you recall, they actually only got like 12 or 16 points before I had to scrape them out of relegation. And then we go check out Leverkusen to see how they did. They got third place with an astounding 114 points, which is absolutely insane for them. Third place is really good, especially when Dortmund and Bayern are your head-to-head competitions. But you know, maybe if I was still there, it would have been a different story, because when I did leave, they were top of the table, and Bayern had some slip-ups, Dortmund had some slip-ups. But yeah, we're gonna get straight now into the first game, which is USA versus Paraguay. And here I'm just showing you guys how May went down. Obviously, we got some wins, some very narrow wins in the beginning of that month. But yeah, let's get right into it.
Well, what a game we have in store for you today. The hype has been building all week and the fans are pouring into the stadium. The tension palpable. Stay with us. We'll have all the action for you live right here on EA TV.
So yeah, I guess there's some issues with this cup in particular, because when we loaded in, and they did the lineups and stuff. Like it wouldn't change the screen. It would literally just be like a faraway camera that was just looking onto the pitch where the players were literally standing for their national anthems and whatnot, and it would take an eternity. And I wondered when it would ever change. And yeah, apart from that, we try to make some chances here. Paraguay is very it's very they're very good defensively. Uh, there's actually a wide gap there, and they somehow end up scoring because the goalkeeper doesn't go for the ball. The guy on the line overshoots his run, and in the initial phase of that attack, Brooks was going to go mark a run from a guy that was already being marked. So I don't even know how they how Brooks even managed to like not properly defend. Like it's so dumb. But you know, we do end up making a comeback because it's USA, it's my USA, I should say, and I wasn't gonna let Paraguay just slip by us and beat us. And here we get a nice goal. The keeper actually gets a hand to it, which is why it like slowly goes into the back of the net. Uh, because I do have a very powerful shot, and for some reason it doesn't hit the side net. But I'll take any goal with the U.S., especially in a competition like this, where we have giants like Argentina, Brazil. Colombia's a good team. Uruguay is a good team. Uruguay is a good team. But I don't think they have Cavani and Suarez anymore, so I don't even know who they have. Because we actually do face Argentina in the group stages, but they don't have Messi, so maybe we have a chance there. But here I put a nice cross into Pulisic, who does a bicycle kick, scissor kick, and scores, and we make it 2-1, which is really nice. And I get a goal and an assist in the debut of the competition, because we never actually played in this competition. And Zach Steffen actually gets a nice save there to make sure that we maintain that 2-1 scoreline. And here, you would think the AI would just blast that, but he just taps it. And I have no idea. If it was literally me at the end of that, I literally would have scored. And the AI is just like, nah, I'll just ball roll it to the keeper. But there's nothing we can do. There's nothing we can do. We can't we can tell the AI to shoot, but we can't tell the AI how to shoot. So, anyways, we do get a nice little shout out from the commentators there about our performance. We got United States out of the mud there. They scored really early, Paraguay, in the 48th minute. We're going to get straight into the Argentina game without Messi. So it is going to be very interesting to see how they go down on the pitch. And I try to do something here, but nobody's in the box, so I can't make a cross. I want to cut back inside, but the defender immediately gets the ball here. We get a nice triangle pass here. And I go for the finesse from outside the box, and I just pray that it goes in, and it went in, and we're 1-0 up. Ronaldo celebration for the USA, obviously, because we're important to this team. We fight for the badge, and you'll see that later. I don't know if you do see that later, but you do see that we get a yellow card because of a tackle that we had to do. And Argentina didn't really create much. They tried to maintain a lot in the midfield and in their own half, which I respect. But at the same time, if you're not creating anything, then what's the point at all? Here we get a header, but I'm really bad at the directions with the headers there. And here is Argentina's closest chance. You get a volley, but it doesn't amount to anything, and I get a yellow card there. But yeah, this is literally Argentina's only good chance. when I was scrolling through the footage. I was actually surprised it was this close, because 1-0, you would think that it was very much back and forth chances and a very cagey match, but like Argentina just held the ball for a good amount. We scored on our one chance that we got. Uh, if you scroll back, there was actually one chance where we got a triangle pass, but it got overshot, and the AI intercepted it. But it is what it is. A 1-0 win is very nice for us. And here we're actually gonna finish off the group stages. We didn't actually get to play, which is sad. But McKennie did score, Sargent scored, Long scored, and we make it 3-0 there. We end the season, and it turns out that Milan won the Europa League and Barcelona won the Champions League. So the Super Cup's gonna be real interesting. And actually, we're basically at the end of the video, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for checking me out. I hope that the content you guys are seeing are good enough. Because this is the first time I'm actually recording and sending out content for player career mode. My thing is more Ultimate Team, but this game mode is one I enjoy, especially when there's not much to do in FUT. But yeah, with that being said, I'll see you guys in the next video, and I will leave you with the image of who won the Super